I'm unapologetically patriotic. And so when I'm sitting here and I'm going through these moments of waking up at 2, 3, 4 in the morning and thinking, why am I doing this? All I have to tell myself is that someone out there across the globe is trying to hurt those that are important to me, trying to hurt the country I love, and I will not let them.
West Point Army Cadet. That is our best and our brightest. They are training to protect us from all the people that we can't take on ourselves, to ensure that we can sit here and destroy our culture for free. If you think the U.S. has gotten soft, that the military is too inclusive, you do not know what the hell you're talking about. That's why Frank Luntz, my friend, asked to come on to disabuse you of this notion. A program at West Point that turns these people into lethal fighting machines for the right cause. For the first time, West Point has invited those taking part in the Cadet Leadership Development Training program to talk about their training while they go through it, okay? We're going to show you some of that. But first, I wanted to bring in American Politics Senior Fellow at West Point, Frank Luntz. Frank, thank you for coming to me as always and being my friend and teaching me about this. What do you want people to understand from what they're about to see?
That the place has changed, and you can feel it. I've been around for a couple of years now, and there's something happened in January, February, March, and I felt it. It was always about discipline and always about resilience, but there's a serious now, a war fighting, and I want to be specific here. They don't talk about war fighting. I got shut down by the leadership. When I talked about war fighting, they told me it's about war winning. And I acknowledge that because I didn't understand it. And these pictures that viewers are seeing, this is the actual training that they go through. And it's frightening because it's so serious and it's so realistic. And this is exactly what these cadets need, not just to fight the next battle, but to win it, to be guaranteed that safety and security that we come to expect from West Point. They're delivering it every single day.
So this is not something that you've had a chance to see before. Frank has made it available to us. Let's take a watch.
How does CLDT prepare you for real war?
The United States Army is by far and away the greatest ground fighting force that the history of the world has ever seen, but we can always be better. We want to widen that gap between us and our adversaries as much as possible to make it so we can destroy them quicker than they can destroy us, to the point where hopefully they're so scared of us we won't even have to go to war.
And doing this just flexes on the idea that we are now so prepared for anything that comes to us, comes against us, that we have the capabilities of people that are familiar with what to expect, as well as those that are confident with what they do.
I don't know if you'll remember this, Frank, but I remember talking to you when I was first back here and you were at West Point. And I was like, so what are you doing at West Point, Frank? And you said, this is where they succeed at forming a more perfect union. What do you see at West Point that you think the country needs to understand?
Well, the first part is no politics. They don't take sides. There is no side. There's only the Constitution. So you don't have these political debates. There's nothing about ideology. It's all about the country and the Constitution. Second is that there's this concept of selfless service that they live every single day. You know that I'm not particularly healthy. You can hear it in my voice right now. These cadets want to help. They want to be involved. They want to be engaged. They want to serve individually, and they want to serve the country. And I've never met students like this. And third, there's nothing that they cannot overcome. They're getting 2 hours of sleep at night. They're getting, even if they're lucky, a meal a day in this training exercise, because it's meant to replicate exactly, precisely, the conditions that they will face if and when, and God forbid, we're in another war. There is no woke. There is no DEI. It's gone. It's been uprooted. And this academy is so different today in August of 2025 than it was even a year ago. I feel it. I sense it. The tradition is still there, but the commitment to win America's wars has never been greater.
Frank, I appreciate the insight, and I got to be honest, it's good to know. Take care. I'll talk to you soon.
Thank you.
We'll be right back. Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.